Good evening everyone. Today we are going to discuss about high volume production system. So in these things we are going to discuss about transfer mechanisms. So the transfer methods are there. So that we are going to discuss about later. First we are going to discuss about transfer mechanism. There are two types of transfer mechanism is there. One is the linear transfer mechanism. Another one will be the rotary transfer mechanisms. So in the linear mechanisms, we are going to discuss about the walking beam mechanism, powered roller mechanism, and chain drive conveyor system. Comes into the rotary mechanism system like rack and pinion, ratchet pole, as well as Geneva wheel mechanism and cam mechanism. These are all the things we are going to discuss in this topic. So first we are going to discuss about the linear mechanism. In the linear mechanism, first we are going to discuss about the walking beam mechanism system. So this is the familiar one. This will be comes into the example for the intermittent transfer methods. Okay, so in this one, the walking beam mechanism, so what happens, so the diagram it will be shown in this figure. So here uh, there are two beams will be there. One will be the transfer beam, another one will be the fixed beam. So above the fixed beam the work parts has to be placed over here. Once the, so in the work parts it will be placed on the straight on the uh, workstations. Okay, so workstation it will pick the component from here and perform the operation. Again it will be placed on the fixed station, fixed beam. Okay, so once the work is over into the all the that means 5 work parts are there, so that this will be connected with the 5 workstations. So once the work will be finished over in the all the 5 workstations, what happens, it will be dropped the material into the fixed beam. So this transfer beam it will be goes and engages into the work parts. Then in the second drawing it will be shows that it will be pick the components and move above, and it will be moved towards to the right side on the next figure they will be showing over here. And next consecutive stations it will be going to drop the material. Then the transfer beam it will be move on to the downward. Then the cover work parts it will be placed on the fixed beam. Now the work will be takes place in the machine and perform the operation. So once it will be finished, again the transfer beam it will be goes pick the component, it will be move on to the next consecutive stations. So like that the work it, it performed over with the help of the this walking beam mechanism. So this will be the familiar one, and also this will be asking about the so many times in the university questions. So this is about walking beam mechanism. Then comes into the next thing is the powered roller conveyor. So in the roller conveyor there are two types. One will be the gravity type, another one will be the powered roller conveyor system. So first we are going to discuss about the gravity type. So that will not shown in this slides. So it will be like a, slope type. The roller has to be fixed over here. So here what happens, the first machine it will be fixed over in the certain height. So the second machine it will be fixed over in the again certain height. It will be comparatively low to the first machine. So once the first machine is working will be over, it will be dropped the component into the power conveyor. Due to the gravitational force it will be moved on to the second machine. Okay, so like that it will be work, means that is called it as gravity type conveyor system. Then comes into the next will be power conveyor system. So in the power conveyor system in the same place, that means straight line the component has to be moved, means that time the powered roller has to be used over here. So here that power roller conveyor system has to be shown over here. Here the motor has to be attached over here. With the help of the motor the roller has to be rotating over here, so that place the component will move on to the one machine to the next machine. Like that it will be go moves. Then again sometime it is be moved to uh, from bottom to top, it to lifting the component to the certain height. So those times also this powered conveyor system has to be used over here. Okay, so this is about the powered roller conveyor systems, and comes into the next one will be the chain drive conveyor system. In the chain drive conveyor system, there are two wheels that will be fixed over here. So one will be the driven wheel, another one will be the driver wheel. So here in the indexing mechanism has to be fixed over the one of the wheels over here. So already people know that to stopping the particular stop, the indexing mechanism has to be used over here. And also, so while with the use of the uh, driven wheel, so it's going to motor has to be connected over here, so it start to rotate. So this uh, like uh, conveyor has to be uh, fixed over with the help of some of the tension. Okay, so once the wheel has to be started to rotate, then the conveyor has started to move. So here the work holder has to be fixed, so there the work part has to be placed over here. So it will be gone stopped with the help of the indexing mechanism at the particular place, so that and there the workstation has to be connected over here, so it performs the operation. Then after operation is over, then it will be fall down the component into the work holding devices, then it will moves on to the second machine, then the second another perform operation has to be takes place. Like that the work will be takes place and comes over here, the component has to be drops over here. Okay, once the component has to be dropped, the work holder it will moves on to here, again it will pick the component. Like that it will be takes place, it will be rotating over here. So this is about the chain conveyor. Then comes with that this like a linear this is the linear transfer mechanism has to be over. Next we are going to discuss about the uh, rotary transfer mechanism system.